Back now with the woman who drove through a Black Lives Matter protest last December. She's now heading to trial after rejecting a sentencing recommendation from the New York District Attorney's Office. The incident seriously injuring several people, and some of the victims are upset with how this case is going. Here's NBC News correspondent Vaughn Hillyard.
A major case in New York is now slated to head to the courtroom. A woman who prosecutors say drove through a protest in Manhattan last year, injuring multiple near the scene. She is now rejecting a sentencing offer. NYPD arrested Kathleen Casillo at that intersection last December, seen here being taken away by police.
From 1 second to the next, I was up in the air. Like, I didn't hear anybody coming. I didn't hear the screams. I didn't hear anything. I just was walking and then I was flying.
Her case now putting more focus on the dangerous scenes in recent years at protests on America's streets. This is the site where last year Casillo hit the accelerator on her car, crashing through the intersection, injuring multiple individuals and sending them to the hospital.
My right tibia was broken by Kathleen hitting me with her car. So I broke my leg. I was recovering for months. You know, I couldn't sleep for months because the pain in my leg would wake me up. So for 2 months straight, no matter what I did, I couldn't go to sleep. It was absolutely torture.
The protest? A march to back those in ICE's detention on a hunger strike at New Jersey's Bergen County Jail. But this is where the case is now complicated. Casillo is pleading not guilty, but others like Rodriguez say the charges aren't enough. On Wednesday in court, New York Assistant District Attorney Andrew Mercer offered her a sentencing recommendation. That offer? 6 days of community service and 1 year of a suspended driver's license for pleading guilty. But Casillo, she rejected the offer. Instead, her defense lawyer saying they will continue to discuss potential options with the district attorney's office before her January trial.
My overall takeaway is that we are still seeking accountability and acknowledgement for what happened. And after yesterday, it feels very much that she is being protected.
I'm extremely frustrated and I'm also angry that I have to do this right now because I'm still recovering from this attack. I shouldn't be having to advocate for myself. I should have people to advocate for me.
Casillo's lawyer telling NBC News, quote, "Not all accidents are crimes." Did she need to accelerate like that?
It's never okay to have a group of people swarm a vehicle, creating a dangerous situation for the protesters. There has to be some responsibility on their part as well. This was a fight or flight response. She feared for her safety, for her life, for that of her daughter, and she accelerated. And unfortunately, people were hurt. It's most disturbing and unfortunate. And those individuals, Ms. Casillo's heart goes out to them.
Multiple state legislatures this year worked to advance legislation to protect individuals claiming self-defense at protests. The state of Oklahoma passing a law that protects drivers who unintentionally injure or kill people participating in riots. It also makes it a misdemeanor, punishable by up to a year in prison to obstruct a roadway or impede vehicular traffic. Florida passed a similar law earlier this year that gave drivers who hit protesters civil liability protection. But a federal judge blocked the legislation, saying it was overly broad and could be used to criminalize free speech.
All right, Vaughn joins us now live on set. So, Vaughn, we saw all the angles of that video there. You spoke to pretty much everyone involved in this case. So I'm curious, she didn't take the plea deal. She wants basically no punishment, and everyone else is saying that plea deal was too soft to begin with.
What we're looking at here is essentially 2 charges against her. 1, assault in the 3rd degree. 2, reckless endangerment in the 2nd degree. What the DA offered her was essentially accept those charges here, and we'll give you those punishment of a couple days of community service. What they did not offer was an actual plea deal, which would have lessened the charges, essentially brought them down. She is saying that she is still not guilty, and that is what they intend to argue in court on January 28th. Now, what you heard from those individuals, including that gentleman who had his leg broken, flew through the air there, has said they want more serious charges from the district attorney's office. And the district attorney's office tonight told me that they did not file felony charges because that would constitute the establishment of serious physical injury, which they said that they have not been able to document at this time.
All right, Vaughn, great reporting on that. Also, we can get you a notepad, so you don't need just the Post-it note next time. Vaughn Hillyard for us. Thanks so much.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.